Start up again. There's a monster on fire. There's a monster on fire.
Just normal water. Some sparkling. So it's not going through the entire store. I hate when they design stores. This is pure, not pure gold, but pure,
Ja. Daar is 22 en 79.
You hold that, please. And say thank you.
See you later.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Andy.
25 pence.
25, okay. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Damn, 25p for water. It should be free. That's something. Even if I passed nothing, even with water, it would have been ideal for one reason. Because I would have warmed up as fuck. 70, okay. That's good. And just told that man, yeah, Ravi, just come. By the way, is there where I can get like milkshakes, but not green? That sounds like weed. Oh no, we're right way. Grand Fusion.
We came down here and turned up.
Damn, that looks smoother than how I walk. Right, just through. Fuck. Good. So, my god. Glasgow doesn't have a Soho. Damn. Low shop, basically. Damn. Food. What kind of names are these? Another place is called Bean. What the heck? Damn, 38 minutes. Are you saying I'm so nice here? I don't know why the heck the word back, I'm reading it as black because of yesterday, I think, because there's a song from Oscar, apparently it's from I think it's from Lady Gaga. I really love how the rhythm of the lyrics I really like. I don't know if that's You're Welcome Back is from now or is it from Damn. Never knew this place had Oklahoma. As if I cared. But I dare you, let's sit down on there and we're gonna break. The flight is like an hour delayed, but the pizza was good for price wise, as in, I mean, forget the size, because even if the size was smaller, like competitive to say places in Glasgow, it was good because it wasn't floppy. For one reason, it wasn't floppy, they cooked individually, because Frank's pizza is good. Not Frank's, I mean the other one, Sears, is good, but the problem is it gets floppy for one reason, because they get the entire pizza, the entire pie into the thing when they cut it. Damn, I like it. It feels like I'm in a different country here. I don't feel like I'm technically still in Glasgow, by the way, but it's Greater Glasgow. Should we go for a nice? It looks like one of those seaside vibes, but what the heck is this Madras place? My calves are fucked, by the way. We're going through the right way first of all. Oh, my bum. Whoever designed this, I hope it's not a memorial. Doesn't even look like one, no. But in case Yeah, I think I need to go straight. Damn it. Yeah, that looks like straight to me. Welcome back, everybody. Damn. People come out from here, come in. It feels like you're in a village. Like even Glasgow is a village to me, but comparing to the city that my family's from, but this is even more like a village. I'm definitely knackered right now. The good thing about the bus back is a good 1 hour. Just consider that. If the bus is just an hour, just imagine anything else. And thought this lorry is gonna come through here. Apparently Google Maps is showing this puberty bush as a park. Is this like the Rangers mini stadium here, Ibrox? What the heck is this? Definitely a cooler spot in comparison to anything else. Yeah, the street does ring a bell to me. Just straight on, and we are going to see Glasgow Airport. And the sun is pretty hot. Lanes. I want a pure banana milkshake. Let me actually take a break. There's not even any chairs. Knows that I actually walked from Glasgow. Cool, delicious. Like the distance didn't seem that far, because the other days I've done 24, 26, but I'm not this knackered. Maybe because I'm in a semi-rush, I'm not like easy. That's really why, but I think that's why I'm kind of knackered. And also sleep schedule has been exploded into like a catastrophe, and God knows what a fucking word I tried to freaking say. Catastrophe, no catastrophe, no whatever, you know what I mean. By the way, Glasgow Airport, we should have just went to Glasgow Airport for the toilets, Because I was like, nah, I can't do this. I can't hear whatever they're saying. It was like, I genuinely don't know why restaurants don't pay attention to these small details, man. I'm not even asking to make like toilets that are like self-washing and these kinds of stuff. Just that sound cancellation is enough. A lot of places, not only in Scotland or UK, even places in Iran, I'm like, mate, I know you have good money generating, but fix this instant thingy, because it's traumatizing. What's up, DJ Broom? True, exactly, because the plan was to start at 9. The plan was to go here to the pizza place, then to the coffee to Rise and Grind, to just like chill with him and go to the Glasgow airport, because it's one of these streets that I need to like come and enter this road. Job done. But I like legit like Glasgow to Braehead was torture, but like Braehead to like there's a Peacock Stone Company, that was not bad, but like there was a bit of like scenery kind of stuff, like countryside kind of country road kind of vibes, that my friend was shitting himself. He doesn't know that I've already done these kind of crazy stuff before, but like it had like majority of the way was very like repetitive to me. Like I walked from Glasgow to city centre Glasgow to Castlemilk. It was challenging because it was a bit rainy. It was in the summer period, the winter period, which I did it, but because I did it in a much more like relaxed kind of form, like I did it in a bit more a relaxed form. It didn't hit me so much. Like today was a bit rushed as well. I blame my chargers because they were not charging as fast as they usually do. So I'm happy that I did not use, I did not hold up the GoPro in my hand, because that would be torture. Because this way, when you put it on the chest, you're basically more saving energy. By the way, I went to that Watson's bakery in Glasgow. I got a pie. I got a brownie. I got a pie, brownie, these cream apple things. It wasn't cream like cow's cream, but for the price I was like kind of worth it, because a lot of other Asian bakeries particularly, they say fresh cream, but it doesn't even taste like cow's cream at all. It tastes like these veganism ones. And it emotionally damages you as a customer. But for £3, that's why. If it wasn't £3, £1 and less, they would have said okay, no problem. But when it's an expensive price, you're like, nah, you ain't worth it, man. But yeah, brownie carrot cake, the cream thing and a pie, I ate it within 2 hours on the way. It took me 4 hours to get to Paisley from city centre, West End. It was tough. I mean, from Bray Head, it was taking me the most like, what the fuck kind of route you could ever think about. It felt like, you know, those documentaries of Paisley 10 years ago about like the mafias. It felt like exactly like that kind of air. But at least we're alive. What? What's this? Earn by purchasing subs. Why is it saying it to me? That's a freaking mate. Earns, mate. Twitch is saying go and sub yourself. What does that mean? 50% of it goes to Twitch. 50%. Mate, what the heck? I think we need to still go straight here. This neighborhood is not bad. Like, these buildings are nicer, but they look like 200, 300,000 pounds. I mean, I feel like even in schemes are gonna get that kind of price. Cheers.
What did you say? I like mac and stuff.
By the way, so now it's time for global airlines, so they're delayed by 1 hour. I mean, last time they were delayed by 30 minutes. At least they tried. At least they tried. They didn't. They're not as bad as the Willy Wonka situation in Glasgow. At least this owner came up. Not like the Willy Wonka guy that basically used ChatGPT for the scripts for the actual actors. He had books made by ChatGPT. It was crazy, man. And every ticket was 40 quid. I was about to become a victim as well, because I was like, let's go for it. Oh, guys, if I'm like moaning like this, it's because of exhaustion, and when I can't yawn, this way is a much more pleasanter manner. It comes out, that sounds wrong, but imagine, like, you know, like you hear like people from the States every day they walk for 3 hours to just get to work. I feel like I need to be like that, man. No one really appreciates me, what I do for the sake of challenging myself. They just see the body and assume they can't do anything. I was thinking to get some monster, but if I really do need monster, I'm just gonna go and buy it from somewhere closer later. Road for the airport road in general wise. Great sarong pronunciation overall. What happens if you have a car that's a bit too wide here? Just a curious note. We're just going to show it the airport, man, because why not? It has toilets that are nicer, and yeah. I was thinking, what could I say next, because the seats are just metal seats. It's not even those sleeping lounging chairs down there. I was like, nah. Whatever I tried to say got cancelled. No services Monday to Friday, 757 to Glasgow Airport. That's wild. It should be like every 10 minutes or every 30 minutes minimum. I mean, it's like right next door. I haven't seen anyone walk through with a suitcase. It could be just me who would do that, but at least I would know that I will have. Imagine walking back home from Glasgow Airport. That would be brutal, man. That would be freaking brutal. Especially like 20 kg on each hand. Utilize all the student offers on the baggage. But Turkish Airlines is a scumbag, man. They do basically the stopover, and now my sister's not a student. Both my mum and my sister, it's getting like check-in times around 8 AM. And what's the point of that if the plane arrives around basically 11:45? Stay in the airports for 6 hours, and it's like, say, basically almost £50 return with the taxis. It's like money laundering on top. Whoever is the agency behind these kind of programs, man, what a scumbag, man. Using tourists to just rip them off, not actually like providing them, especially when you actually buy out the hotel as well. You do a contract with them. It's mad. And the worst thing about Turkey is that because of the economy there, everybody's trying to somehow upsell you in some form of manner. Because I remember getting water for 20 litres the first, if Dave maybe might know if the stream did not ended, but I paid like 20 first on the second that we got off of the taxi to go to a Christian mosque, a Christian church that recently converted into a mosque and been like properly like advertised to be open, but it wasn't. Even the Turkish lady didn't know. That's another scam, in my opinion, like indirectly being untruthful to your customers. A government side, I don't care, because they made a ton of money through tourism. I've done the research and I understand. By the way, £6 for the parking here, but it looks like one of those abandoned ones. But this guy that I met through the coffee agency, yeah, he was saying like basically Turkey commercialized tourism at every single inch of it, because they know people will come back. Silly me, I will still go back to Turkey because I like it over, say, like Dubai or anywhere else. Because it's more traditional. No, you just need to be a bit more smart as a customer. AIRLINES units. I'm curious how much I'm going to get my presentation on about it. I wish I did like unsustainable practices in Turkish tourism, especially when you document it as well as a vlogger. Let's see. We're almost there actually, guys. Basically on the other side of that bridge is Glasgow Airport. I can see the buildings that are like the cargo facility, but what the heck is a cycle thing for? If you're waiting for the A380, yeah, it is delayed. Yeah. No, I just went. I'm just going just because of my internal bones are exhausted from the 4 hours straight. When I checked it when I was still in the pizza place. Mate, can I get your car? No. No. Entrance no through. What? The fuck does that mean? Mate, am I traveling? For aviation, I need a break. For aviation, man, they are broke. They are broke for the cars they have. You expect like them to have better cars, like 7 Series or something, like that kind of average. I mean, the doctors in this country, the way that they spend their money as if they're like in a council house. In Iran, like, I feel like because of the sanctions, people are willing to buy expensive cars because they know it will go in fucking value. That's the fucking hilarious difference. I need to not swear, but is that a Cadillac? No, that looks Japanese. Man said Cadillac. The amount of wires I have on me for the stream is very saucy. They can't go and search me if they really care, man. But I was, for the launch day, it felt like a freaking school meetup. I mean, I still haven't had a school meetup with anybody, but it felt like a group of like 5-year-old boys were like just meeting up. A holiday, you're in the right place. I want a holiday, but I don't even know what's a holiday anymore. I've seen so many holidays during my course. Whenever I go to Iran, it's like, it feels like I come back to like, not like Iran, it's not really like my home, but when you don't like go to like attractions, you don't like go to like hotels and like have fun, like those, I don't know, like those kind of things, it just doesn't feel like you're actually going on holiday. You're just like going to your other house. It doesn't feel like pure holiday. I think because I remember in 2016 we actually went to Turkey for actual holiday, and it really not bothered my mind, but what I mean is that it really refreshed my mind. That's the difference. But I feel like I need to do it by myself. Learn what the Breakshade did. I go to hostels, but the hostels that Breakshade went, if you've seen I don't know, Slovakia capsule hotels for 20-30 euros a night, that is like, if you're lucky. Like, I was like thinking to, have you seen the new like Edinburgh ones that are like almost like 50 quid a night? I'm thinking to just go to Edinburgh for a night, because I can't afford to go to, say, like, I was about to say Croatia. I think Croatia would be a bit too hot for me. The sound of airplanes. But kerosene really hits the spot, man. The kerosene in Iraq is a bit stronger. It's like vodka in the comparison. No, it's like Everclear actually. Yeah. Imagine me just going to like Logan Ayres like head queue asking for a work experience. 26-year-old man. Fucking finished university as well. Imagine me just all of a sudden going and applying for Edinburgh Napier for the airline, and man, I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, connect with that fucking voice. I got a premium in Thurso for 60. Damn. I was like just looking. I was just like looking around like Etion, whatever that Glow sponsor is called. I was lucky to find something like £110 near Edinburgh. Bathgate, the worst hotel. It doesn't even look like a 3-star hotel. They were charging £130 around like mid-June. I mean mid-June, more towards after the 20th of June. I'm thinking to do the Glasgow to Edinburgh around that kind of date, because I want my mum and sister to go away, because even now they were saying, why are you even doing this? I'm like, if I'm not paying for my gym, let me do something that is challenging for me, but at least I can actually make some sort of content for it. But I do need to make like something like a time lapse on this and post it, because I'm still kind of traumatized by that 2 terabyte worth of lovely content got destroyed. Like I was like 100% certain that I'm going to get monetized by the videos from that, but no. I mean, whenever I'm free, there's something up in my life. Whenever I gain money from somewhere, something else breaks. It's like, mate, I'm not even stealing money. People who actually fucking steal money are not even getting consequences. For example, governments. Like, why the heck is it always the normal people? I will go back during the Fringe, but I don't know about the Fringe. I feel like it's just the cringe festival. There's nothing festive to it. It's just like, it's like the beer festival in October, really. Oh, I wish that was a subway station. How sick would that be? Why is there a thingy, a submarine here? But definitely today my legs will definitely, it's already traffic, but as in we call it, it's gonna cramp. But I do miss it. I really want to go in here and say what happened to the emails that I sent to you, that I'm going to come back. You ghosted me. You gotta see what company it is. Mate, doing a bachelor's degree in international travel and tourism and events management, then the basic jobs in the logistics you can't even get. It's like, according to Francesco Curva, really. I mean, I know what curva means, but according to our Russian friends, billiard. I remember coming up from this down route here for my interview on that, you know, do you remember the 24th of January? And it was my birthday. It was like a red flag, red warning kind of storm. The day before I told them to come, should I be coming for tomorrow? They said yes. Even the fucking Manchester location was, they told everybody to not come. There was just like a few people in there, but I was like, if Emirates operates like this, no wonder. Do you use No, I use StreamBuddy. I use StreamBuddy for the sound alerts if it works, but as in chat, I just use Twitch because of my phone. It's a Huawei. It basically bugs every freaking time. It like when I used to use my mum's phone and my sister. My mum's was a bit confusing, but my sister's was a S20. It was bugging, but once you close the app, it starts back normally. But this today is not even. I don't know what's wrong with it, but maybe it's because of internet, but I don't know. It's back normally, but this. But we could go to the Gamma. I actually asked for when I was 16. I actually asked for work experience. They said no. But we actually called the actual CEO and farmer for that. I was like, damn. Now I feel like if you wanted to even call her, it wouldn't even happen. It would be some sort of assistant. Always forget to switch it on. It's some wait, is it the real-time GPS thing? I want to have that probably if I'm living with people. Maybe once I'm like living alone, I might consider it, but it depends, man. If I'm not in the country, I'd rather do that than in the country. Maybe for the sake of Glasgow to Edinburgh, I need to do it. Especially going through each house in the 3 in the morning. Oh, my legs are fucked. I remember, I love it, like STV filmed me, but they didn't put me on just because I was on a real like passenger. I was like, I have a live stream on it as well on Instagram, but it's like I didn't really live stream the actual storm. They basically made me spend almost 60 quid on that day, and then even say sorry, as in the people who said it to come, the managers did, but the people who were supposed to be really in charge.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Good. If we had money, we would have been one of these people. but no one wanted to give us any sort of job. I'm curious, you know, like these trailers, does it go inside automatically or you need to do it manually? Because I always thought it was a manually, because your truck makes it seem like it's like a magnet kind of mechanism. Odd. I think it is. Wait.